Hi everyone, my name is Christy Johnson and we're coming in from Bellingham, Washington today, and I'm so excited to be able to share the Unihash community opportunity and the latest cutting edge financial technology product, G-Power, with you. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Professor Dr. Jeffrey Gan. He's here all the way from Malaysia. We have had the best few days together. I've been showing him everything Bellingham has to offer. Welcome, Dr. Gan.
Hi, Christy. Hi, everyone. It's a great morning, and it's my honor to be here. Thank you for inviting us to Bellingham. And this few days was a beautiful city you have here.
Love
it's like the gem of America.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm honored to bring the G-Power business and opportunity to America, and especially to Bellingham, to your team.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me for this interview.
Oh, you're so welcome. And we've had a wonderful last few days, and just getting the information that we need just to kind of tie all this together and really go out and help a lot of people it's just been thrilling. So I'm excited just to get all the information to everybody. Dr. Gan, we're here to talk about G-Power and how it's changing the way that we're making money today. And I can honestly say from my own experience, it's changing lives. It's changing mine, my family's, the people around me. It's just been such an absolutely unbelievable thing to learn about and to experience for myself. And so can you just tell us a little bit more how the Unihash community and G-Power came about?
Well, Unihash, G-Power, it started from 6 years ago when we started to build AI software on trading, on the stock market, on the commodity market, on the foreign exchange market, on the penny stock market. That's where it all started. Mm-hmm. A bunch of like-minded brothers from another mother. And basically we co-op together, and we design and create something in the fintech industry.
And that's financial technology,
yes,
right?
Yes, financial technology. So 2017 we made it very big, and we are like a well-known brand, a household brand in Asia right now. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we decided to move our internet technology into the blockchain technology. So awesome. Blockchain technology, in a way, we saw that Bitcoin was doing well, Ethereum was doing well, top 10 cryptocurrency in the world is doing well. And we believe that blockchain technology is giving back the power to the people.
Yes.
And that's how we decided to start our own ecosystem. That means it's like painting different technologies, different kind of industry into one particular place. So it's more safer, it's for the layman, and it's for more simplicity to actually able to use the technology in your daily life.
That's great. And by an ecosystem, so you have all these different products that you've created with all these different technologies, artificial intelligence and whatnot. And so are you saying that whereas in other areas of the blockchain industry where it can be manipulated and changed, and like, I keep hearing about these whales can just kind of move things because they have all the money. Are you saying that what you've created is a completely different atmosphere?
It's a more balance. Let's put it this way. It's okay. A more balance. It's more comprehensive, mm-hmm. Okay, and it's safer for every average individuals to be able to utilize the blockchain technology in their daily life.
That's great. Because I know when I first was introduced 2 years ago, I didn't even know what cryptocurrency was. Now, my husband, on the other hand, and you know Matt, he just got it. Yeah, I was at home, I said, I just think that just sounds so out there. Is it even real money? Is it safe? We can't afford to lose, hundreds, definitely not thousands of dollars. This sounds really strange to me. And I know that you shared with me only 2% of the world are even familiar with blockchain technology. Yes, and yet now, 2 years later in my learning curve, I'm convinced that it's the future of money, and that it's where such incredible opportunity is to change one's life. And it's happening right now before my very eyes. So, Dr. Gan, G Power is really new for us here. But you've been building this community for the last 6 years over in Asia.
Asia, yeah.
What countries are you mostly in, and what's bringing you to the U.S.? What are your goals here?
Basically, in Asia, we are in Malaysia firstly. We started from Malaysia, then we move on to China, Australia, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines,
Wow.
and now we're in America. We have a first tier banking license.
Okay.
It's based on Comoros Autonomous Island. And basically, we are endorsed, okay, and audited by the National Bank of Australia.
That is amazing. So I guess there's a lot of like regulations and legalities and everything that
That I'll be explaining further on my presentation.
That's great. Great. Thank you so much. Someone like me can use it. I can profit from it. I can live my everyday life a little better with it. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Okay, this has been so great. Why don't we go ahead and dive right into the presentation?
Let's do it.
So this is the ecosystem we have developed. We utilized almost 3 years to get from just initially a blueprint to almost complete model. We have spent over $200 million to develop it. I believe at that point of time, we had a cutting edge technology, a correct market trend, and the right strategy to bring our Unihash community to a better future. So all the software, system, and components in the Unihash ecosystem works as a gear. And every company supplements and complements one another to create a self-sustaining ecosystem. G-Power system is for us to expand our Unihash community to the world. Currently, we have community in 18 countries and have more than 5.5 million members worldwide. Let me bring all of you up to speed on how we first started. On the next slide, I'm going to explain more details on each and every part of the ecosystem and how it all works together. After developing Unihash, we have moved on by developing our blockchain wallet, which is called Neuron. So Neuron is available on the Apple platform and also the Android platform. Downloading is free, registering is free. And at the point of time, Neuron was the first blockchain wallet that enables top 10 cryptocurrency to do settlement. That means if you have Neuron blockchain wallet, you can use your cryptocurrency on the physical economy. And up to today, we have also tied up with 650,000 merchants worldwide. Mainly right now is in Asia. And after building our, completing our blockchain wallet, we have moved on to also develop a few mini program on Neuron itself. So we have also developed a rate packet mini program that is utilizing a smart contract. And also we have our smart saving system in Neuron itself. So it's just to prove to the world at that point of time, we have the technology, we have the skill set, we have the know-how to actually develop smart contract on a blockchain. After a year and a half of development, we decided that our Unihash community ecosystem needed our own stablecoin. Hence, on 2019 May, we have launched our own stablecoin called Unigram. So Unigram is not like USDT or either TUSD that's only backed up by US dollar, or either we call it fiat collateralized only. So today, Unigram is a hybrid collateralized stablecoin. It's backed up by 7 different fiat currency. Okay, it's backed up by security digital asset. For example, Malaysia government bonds and Australian government bonds. And also, we also backed up our public listed company bonds. So we over collateralize Unigram so that it's more decentralized. It's easy for everyone to inspect our collateralized ratio of the stablecoin. So at this currently, we are Our collateral is $300 billion and is audited by banks and endorsed by the Australian federal government. So we do not issue directly $300 billion worth of Unigram. So how to generate Unigram in the further presentation, I will explain further and let everyone know how to generate Unigram. So for now, one Unigram is equivalent to 1.05 US dollar. So Unigram is as good as money. It's a form of digital money, okay? And it's very stable because it's a hybrid collateralized stable coin. After developing our stablecoin, we move on developing a quantitative trading software called Pigeon. So Pigeon is utilizing a quantitative algorithm to assist cryptocurrency owner to trade off their security digital assets at the highest price possible. Moving on, we also saw that the data mining industry is evolving. Hence, we also developed a newer mining system called Power. So why do we name it Power? Because it stands for Proof of Work Equilibrium Reserve. Power software utilizes a proof of stake technology, also known as the POS system, to enable user to stake very liquid cryptocurrencies to generate uni equilibrium. At the same time, the stake is fully liquid and everybody is able to generate uni equilibrium for free. So what is uni equilibrium? So uni equilibrium is a utility token. When it first launched for mining, it was $32 per piece. But utilizing Power software is free. Uni Equilibrium is designed and developed for the sole purpose of supporting the settlement function of security token offering industry. A lot of corporate financial experts and financial professors have foreseen that in the next 2 to 3 years, the STO industry is going to be a $1 trillion industry. In our ecosystem, we also have our own security digital asset trading platform called Butterstrade. It has a first-tier SDA license from Australia. It's fully peer-to-peer trading, hence willing buyer, willing seller. On November 2019, we also launched our own initial exchange offering platform called Incubatang. Its sole purpose is to incubate new coins which utilize Unihash blockchain to be more circulated. Until today, we have already successfully incubated 3 coins. For more information, if you want to list your coins, please visit www.incubatang.io. Since 2018, we have been developing our own security token offering methodology. With the support of the Australian government, we did it. Hence, February 2020, we have officially launched the world first blockchain board called Stacks, Security Token Australia Exchange. That's what Stacks stands for. So Stacks is a board on the Sydney Stock Exchange, and not like a traditional IPO, any company around the world is able to apply listing on the Stacks board, and they are able to raise capital from all around the world. This will give our coins more circulation, because more circulation meaning more value to our coins. More value will create a more steady growth for our own cryptocurrencies under the Unihash blockchain. The next, G-Power, is the main superstar for today's presentation. We developed the system and compensation plan to exponentially grow our community to every part of the world. Hence, I will be explaining later on. On 2019 September, we have launched our own digital bank called Unihash Digital Bank. In short form, it's called UHDB. It has a first-tier banking license from Comoros Autonomous Island. In banking license, there is many tier. First tier meaning we can perform full banking services and the bank have its own SWIFT code to perform international transaction. We have also issued our own debit card for our members so that they are able to top up Unigram stable coins into the debit card to perform transaction on physical merchants and withdraw cash from over 5 million ATM around the world. So since 2018 to 2020 till today, we have used over 2 years to build our ecosystem. And today, Unihash price is traded around $550 per piece. And Uni Equilibrium is traded around $200 per piece. Unihash was from $4 and Uni Equilibrium was from $32. So right now we have around 5.5 million members worldwide in our community. So what I want to bring out here is with a very competitive technology, with a very robust market trend and a great strategy can only bring our coins prices up this far. But our target is in the next 2 to 3 years, we will want our coin to exceed 5,000 per piece. Hence, we needed a larger community to get from where we are to where we want to be. Do all of you agree with me on this? So moving on, I would like to share with all of you, where are we at in the blockchain industry? So this is the evolution of the blockchain industry from blockchain 1.0 to 3.0. It's very much based on the technology itself. So hence, Bitcoin being the symbol of blockchain 1.0, Ethereum for blockchain 2.0, and EOS for blockchain 3.0. And today, we are at the blockchain 4.0 era, also known as the blockchain plus era. So a lot of you wouldn't understand what is blockchain plus. So let's look back on the internet technology era. So 25 years ago, nobody would want to use the internet as it was really slow. And the only purpose is to send out emails. But you look back around 20 years ago when internet technology became mature and it went into the internet plus era. We started to have internet plus message, you have MSN, ICQ, and now evolved into WhatsApp, WeChat. You have internet plus search engine, we have Google, internet plus social, we have Facebook, Instagram, internet plus car, you have Uber, internet plus shopping, you have Amazon, Alibaba, internet plus payment, you have PayPal, internet plus something right now. We already have a brand that pioneers in a particular industry. So the internet technology era have passed us already. Since 2019, we are already in the blockchain plus era. Hence, right now, I believe for every new era, whether or not you are educated, not educated, rich, poor, successful, not successful, or not, we have to start on the same starting line and move out to see who can complete and stand out in this marathon. So we at Unihash community is pioneering in the blockchain plus fintech industry. We have developed our cryptocurrencies such as Unihash, utility token Uni Equilibrium, and our stablecoin Unigram to support the blockchain plus fintech industry. So our goal and target is in the next 3 to 5 years at least, when anybody think of blockchain plus bank, they will definitely think of Unihash Digital Bank. Blockchain plus payment gateway, they'll think of Neuron Wallet. Blockchain plus finance, they'll think of G-Power. Blockchain plus stocks, they will think of the STO stacks board. So human is a very funny behavior. Human only remember the number one brand. For example, what's after Facebook? What's after Amazon? What's after Uber? It's difficult to think of the second place branding. There is more than 10,000 over online emails out there. But you will only remember Amazon because they are the number one in their industry. So we would want our brands to be also number one in the blockchain plus fintech industry. I'm not looking at blockchain plus milk, blockchain plus car, blockchain plus social media. No, I'm only looking at focusing our direction towards blockchain plus the fintech industry. So in the future, I hope that our brand is able to be a household brand. And I believe with our Unihash community ecosystem, we are already ready to be number one. Now, let me introduce to all of you our G-Power committee team. Leading this project, we have Dr. Sri Helton Chin from Malaysia. 6 years ago, he was Malaysia government financial actuaries, and he is one of the founding father of Unihash community. With him spearheading G-Power, I have absolute confidence that he will lead us to greater height. Secondly, we have Mr. Anthony Davey from America. He is our ecosystem planner. Mr. Anthony has many successful stories in the Silicon Valley, and we are honored to have him on board. Such vast experience in building ecosystem for all the unicorn tech companies in Silicon Valley. He will build our ecosystem to be one of the most complete ecosystem in the blockchain industry. We are also very lucky to have Mr. Lucas on board as our blockchain expert. He is only 29 years old, and in Asia, a lot of people in the coin industry says he is the next Vitalik Bulik of Asia. His vast blockchain experience will definitely lead the community to be always ahead of our competitors. Next, we have Mr. Danny Chan. He is also one of the founding father of Unihash community. In Malaysia, his advertising and marketing company called Graydon Group is widely known as the best and top-notch advertising firm in Asia. With Mr. Danny advisors, G-Power committee will definitely be ahead on our marketing tools. Lastly, you'll have me. I'm Professor Dr. Jeffrey Gunn. I'm a PhD graduate from Harvard Business School. I'm also one of the founding father of Unihash community. I have been in the network marketing industry for 15 years. Until today, I successfully built a network of 5.5 million members in the Unihash community. Over 18 countries right now we are in. With me as the marketing director of Unihash community, I believe I can quickly double up the member numbers within the next 3 years. In Unihash committee, we have 5 founding fathers of the company and 11 directors. G-Power project alone, we have 3 founding fathers to oversee this project. That proves how important it is for us for G-Power to be successful. A lot of members often ask us, how do we generate income for the past 6 years to pay out such a lucrative compensation plan and still able to spend $200 million to develop the whole Unihash community ecosystem? It's because we have a technology called superfluidity. So superfluidity technology is on a pending patent by Australia, and because of this technology, we are able to generate income to continuously research and develop newer and newer systems for our ecosystem. There is 7 different systems that concurrently runs on the superfluidity technology. Firstly, it has an artificial intelligence system for it to constantly learn newer things every day. It is able to generate multiple smart contracts. It has an arbitrage and quantitative trade algorithm in it so that it is able to perform inter-platform trading. The whole technology is on a decentralized fintech and is able to perform big data and risk control management from the data it collects. And we generate income for the community in 5 different ways. So firstly, we are generating revenue from arbitraging cryptocurrencies as the main source of income. We use the technology to do inter-platform trading, so we are able to hedge our risk. We can quantify the trade so that we have more trade windows in a minute. We can also use this technology to trade STO and IEO tokens automatically. But let me share with you, all the above is just for your knowledge. So whatever the company profits, mostly it has nothing to do with our members. But we will continue to build our ecosystem to enable our coins to be more and more circulative. Here comes the main topic for today, G-Power. G-Power is utilizing the power application. Remember that. So it is utilizing the proof of stake technology to generate out coins. In G-Power, all you gotta do is reserve Unigram to generate Unigram. Reserve Unigram to generate Unigram. Using the POS technology, we are able to prove to the public block that there is a demand of generating Unigram. Then only we generate. A bit of recap, what is Unigram? Unigram is a stable coin and it is as good as money. So 1 Unigram equivalent to $1.05. In the power application, you will see a pie chart and it will show that it's 0.066, 0.1166%, 0.1666%. This is also known as the demand gauge. Every day, this chart will be resetted. So what does the percentage means? Example, if I reserve 100,000 Unigram, and today the demand chart reaches 0.1666%. It also means today I have generated 166 Unigram. The generating is daily calculated. A lot of platform out there, often you see them asking you to stake something liquid or useful such as cash, and often generate something very useless at this current time. For example, a utility token. And they always tell or promise you that in the future it will worth a lot of money. But that's never the case, isn't it? So today in G-Power, you are reserving something useful called Unigram and also generating something useful which is called Unigram. So Unigram can be topped up to Unihash digital bank debit card and it is able to be used in physical merchant anywhere around the world. It can also be withdrawn cash in over 5 million ATM worldwide. Most importantly, any reserve you have staked into G-Power, your reserve are fully liquid. If you have friends or family that is in the blockchain industry or more tech savvy, you can ask them to trace or check the Power application. You will find out that the Power application is fully decentralized on the public block. It also means that whatever you reserve or stake in G-Power, that reserve have never been transferred to anybody's wallet or the developer's wallet, meaning that the digital money is still yours. All it does is creating a smart contract and pledge as a crypto collateralized on the Unihash blockchain. Whenever you want to liquid your Unigram, you just gotta cancel the smart contract. There will be a 5% service charge based on the stake unit. So every G-Power contract can only generate up to maximum 300% of Unigram, or it will be stopped producing after 20 months. It also means if I reserve 100,000 unigram, the maximum active plus passive, I'm only able to generate a maximum of 300,000 unigram. My contract is, or either my contract is 20 months, whichever comes first. So reserve 100 unigram onwards to activate passive, or reserve 500 unigram onwards to activate your active distributorship. So whatever you generate passive or active, there will be a 20%, okay, deduction for community contribution. So meaning that if I generate 100 unigram, whether it is from passive or active, I'll be only getting 80 unigram. So that's the fourth rule. And we also have rank upgrades. Okay, so there is no sequence to this rank that you can achieve. As long as you fulfill the requirement, then basically you are that particular ranking. Okay, so if you want to hit bronze, basically your reserve, as long as it's above 30,000 unigram, you are already a bronze. Okay, if you want to be a gold ranking, all you gotta do is just to introduce 10 D1, which a minimum of reserve of 500 unigram, then you are a gold already. If your group reserve is more than 3 million unigram, then basically you are a white gold already. And if your group reserve is more than 30 million unigram, then you have achieved platinum status. Okay, and if today you have 3 direct D1 that achieve platinum, then basically you are in the legend ranking. So why would you want to hit this ranking? Because every rank gives you additional D1 and U1 increases by 10%. D2 to D10, U2 to U10 increases by 1%. Okay, so for example, I'll give you an example. Okay, if today I'm a bronze, okay, so meaning that today my D1, I'll be getting 60%. I'll be overriding 60% on my D1 and U1. And my U2 to U10 will be 6%, and my D2 to D10 will be 6%. Okay, so if I hit bronze and gold, okay, then basically I will be overriding 70%, okay, on my D1 and U1, okay, and basically my U2 to U10, I'll be overriding 7%. And my D2 to D10, I'll be also overriding 7%. So if I hit all the ranking, I hit bronze, gold, white gold, platinum, and legend, what will happen is my first level up and down, I will be overriding 100%. And the second level to the 10 level up and down, I'll be overriding 10%. So meaning that if whichever of my downline D1, my direct downline D1 is making 166 unigram a day, I will be making 166 unigram a day if I achieve all 5 ranking. Okay, so this is an explosive income, a very lucrative compensation plan. Thank you everyone for spending time to watch this G-Power Business Opportunity presentation. I hope you will introduce more friends and family to Unihash community.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Gan, for sharing your presentation with us and really going into the details of what the Unihash community is, what our ecosystem looks like, and also how G-Power works and how we can profit from it. I have to say that the first time I saw the presentation, the thing that really stood out to me was the compensation plan, because I made it really clear in the beginning, funny how things change, that my only interest in this was as a passive investor.
You did.
But as I began to benefit, naturally, just being who I am, I want people to have the same opportunities that have been brought to me. And so I like that your compensation plan gives something for everybody. It's like, if you want to share, great. If you don't want to share, that's okay too. Everybody has a lucrative opportunity right in front of them. So
It's balanced.
it's very balanced. So the next thing I really want to talk about is the Uni card. I want to help people understand how easy it is to use this digital currency being generated on their app and have it loaded into a wallet or like their own personal account, and then be able to use this card that looks just like our debit cards.
It is a debit card.
It is a debit card, or MasterCard, Visa. They can swipe, they can use the chip. So I actually have mine here that I want to show everybody, and I've actually been able to use this. I live in a farm town, not too far away from here. We have a huge population of about 15,000.
Wow, that's huge.
Huge. And so I wanted to know, does your card really work at my local, banks? And so
It does. It definitely does.
I went right to one of my local banks and I put the card in and I had a PIN just like I'm used to doing, and I was able to pull out cash and pay my water bill.
We're the only digital currency currently in the market called Unigram that's able to be reloaded into a debit card. And it's the auditing, the ledger, it's all done by International Union Pay. And basically, at this current point, it's usable in over 5 million ATM, and literally any merchants that has a service provider, accepts a service provider of Union Pay.
Wow. So I understand you have 5 principles to success. Can you tell us more about that?
I believe success comes when you really want it, when you really, really, really want it. So my first principle of life is have big dreams. Dreams that people will say that it's impossible to achieve. Since dreams are free, right? So might as well dream big.
Right.
After having that big dreams, you must have a very clear direction on where you are and where you want to be in the future. It's like standing in the future and looking at the present. Okay? Because if you stand in the present and look in the past, the only thing you get is regret. If you stand in the present and you look in the future, the only thing you get is uncertainty. So I have a point of view where you need to stand in the future and look at the present so that you know how to get from where you are to where you want to be. And you have a very clear direction. Because success is from starting point A to point B. That's it. So the third principle of life is ignore anybody that says that you can't do it. Ignore the naysayers.
That's
Okay?
big.
Because don't let negativity try to cloud you. Always constantly have that positivity in you and believe that whatever you do is right. Okay?
That's good.
And the fourth principle of life is work your ass off.
Right?
So you got to work really hard.
Yeah.
Put in the time, put in the effort. If normal individuals put 8 hours to whatever they do, I'm putting like 15 hours to 16 hours of my time a day. My fifth principle is if you ever succeeded, if you ever have success, you must always give back, change the world. Leave a legacy behind.
And is G-Power part of your giving back?
Yes, it definitely is.
I felt that. Yeah. Well, thank you, Dr. Gan, so much for sharing your presentation with us, and also just for answering all of my questions and letting us all get to know you a little bit better.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And thank you so much for those of you that are watching this. We really appreciate that you took time out of your busy lives to check this opportunity out. And I just want to encourage you, if you have any questions, just reach out to the person that shared this video with you, and either them or someone they know in this community can help you with anything that you need. And I can honestly say, I speak for both of us when I say that we really hope you'll be the newest member of our Unihash community. Thanks, everybody.
Unihash community welcomes you, and we'll guide you every step of the way. Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.